And these are currencies that I'm already short on. I already have short positions running. My current positions are running at around 5,000 to 6,000 pips in profit. And I've got about four or five positions. I can't remember exactly. But let's have a look at the pound dollar. You can see that the pound dollar found resistance at this point here. This is not just some random resistance. It's 1.7. It's a round number. Price then came towards 1.5, which is the base of this consolidation, bounced up towards 1.6, broke through it, came towards 1.4, bounced back up towards 1.5, and then we had the next leg down. Classic price action movement, trend, pullback, trend, pullback, trend. These are the features of price that you must learn to understand. Otherwise, you'll never get the results that you want. If you look at the highest point, 2.1, it's no coincidence. If you look at this level here, 2. Okay, so where is price right now? 1.2, round number. So from 1.4 went to 1.3, and look, a little bit of indecision around 1.3 before a continuation. Now where is price? 1.2. Now if you look at the weekly, below the 200, below the 50, so we have a bearish bias. And if you look at the daily, below the 200, below the 50, and when the price is in a trend, we want the 50 to be acting as a level of resistance in a bear trend, and we want it to be acting as a support in a bull trend. So you can see that it is acting quite neatly as a level of resistance. A little bit of a break here, but it didn't break the consolidation. So even though it broke the 50 moving average, it didn't actually break the consolidation. The market went sideways. And then we had another leg down. Now, why did the market go sideways? Because it's the summer months. The markets go quiet in summer. Again, natural features. While all the big dogs, the market makers, the institutions, while all the big dogs are on holiday enjoying themselves over summer, you've got all of these private traders sat at home trying to make money when there's no liquidity, when there's no trends in the market. That is why institutions have created the term dumb money. This is what they call private traders who lose money every day. They call themselves the smart money, and they call private traders the dumb money. Because in reality, private traders very rarely take time out to understand what they're doing. Now, look at this. Since the month of September, we had the trend. So after the summer months, when September comes in, we usually start seeing movement in the market. And look at that. True to what the market does, we had a trend. In the direction of the overall bearish bias, we've had a trend. And then price came towards 1.2 and we've gone into consolidation. Guys, look, this is today's move. So given the results of the election in the US, this is today's move. What does it tell you? It tells you that all of this noise, all of this euphoria, or whatever you want to call it, hysteria, I guess, is just insignificant when it comes to the overall direction of the market. So we had a big green bar, and the bears have come in and pushed price back down again. Of course, we need to see price close. This hasn't confirmed. We still have another 7 hours of trading in this particular day before the market closes. But big bullish bar, stayed within the range, didn't even come to the 50 moving average, stayed within the pivot of the consolidation. The bears have come in the overall direction of the trend, and we're now looking for the market to continue heading down. I'm short on this. I've been short since 1.4. I didn't close any positions. I didn't tighten my stop losses. I didn't do anything. I left everything as it was. I've had my computer closed since Friday, actually, because Friday we had NFP. I've had my computer closed since Wednesday. Now, what am I looking for? Well, I'm looking for some life in the market. I want the trends to come in. I want further weakness to the downside, and I want price to break and close below this pivot support. Until then, I'm standing aside. Money in trading is made in periods. It's not made like a job. Most people believe it's like a 9 to 5. I can go in, I can make 100 pips a day. Happy days. I don't have to work. It's a really it's a false economy. It's ludicrous to think that consistently making 100 pips every day is something that you can do, because if it was that easy, everyone would be doing it, and the 95% that aren't successful at trading would be more successful. because that's the philosophy. They're chasing money. What you have to do is allow the money to come to you. And that is when the markets are in trend. Now, this is not the end of the trend. It's ludicrous to even think this is the end of the trend. To start going long on the pound dollar, given that overall the trend has been down since 2014. Look at the bullish move in relation to the overall size of the bearish trend. It's ludicrous to start opening up long positions. A break and a close below here will suggest a continuation of the trend. And that is the same across the board when it comes to all the pound currencies. All the pound currencies.